Welcome, everybody, to the Trojan Esports Showcase Series, the Rocket League matches. Today, we got a top four situation for you today. I am Austin Madkazbad Osborne, and I've got with me my good friend, Mike is my Ike. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing great, Austin. We had some great FIFA action earlier today, and we're coming at you with some fast-paced Rocket League. Let's get into it. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, we've got a stacked roster for you guys here. The first match in our best of four is going to be Spider versus DARKNEX. Ranking-wise, Spider, we've got a Supersonic Legend in ones, where we've got our competitor DARKNEX sitting at a Champ 3, but no slouch at Champ 3 in ones. How do you think this first match is going to go, Mike?
Well, Spider's certainly coming into this tournament as the favorite. Getting Supersonic Legend in 1v1 is certainly an accomplishment. I think less than I the stats lately, but it's got to be 0.1% of players, maybe 0.2, have got that Supersonic Legend. So that's quite possibly in the top 100.
Yeah,
it's a tournament to lose. DARKNEX got some work cut out for him.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to watch for sure. For our bracket, we've got the semifinals. Those are going to be best of 3 matches, and then we've got our grand finals, a best of 5. The third place game would be a best of 3 as well. But Radical Arctic and Zyber going up in the next semifinal match after this. Zyber sitting at about Grand Champ 1, Div 1, Radical Champ 1, Div 2, I believe.
Yep.
If that's correct, Mike. All right.
Yeah, players just getting those rewards at that level. Getting Grand Champion ones like that in itself is hard enough. That shows you have great competence in 1v1 alone. You can't just rely on your own 2v2 or 3v3 mechanics. So that's going to be a good match. Radical Arctic might have a little bit of work for himself as well to get out of these semis. So he's coming in at the underdog, but that means no pressure for him. He'll have nothing to lose, everything to gain with an upset win.
100%. And today's showcase series is brought to you by TD Insurance, Manulaife, Lenovo Esports, and ASA, the Alberta Esports Association. I'll get some hype in chat for our sponsors. But when it comes down to best of 3 series leading up into the finals, with such a short amount of quick matches, how do you think mentally the players are preparing for these games today?
How do you prepare mentally? You just gotta zone in. You gotta focus. With a best of 3, you don't have a lot of time to adjust to your opponent. You got to make sure you're making those adjustments right away. If you can exploit something, do it to your full capacity and punish them for that weakness.
Yeah, totally. And I feel like maybe with a best of 5 or even best of 7, you're given more time to make those adjustments in between rounds based on how your opponent is playing. Would you say kind of sitting back during the first game, trying to feel each other out would be a better option, or just going balls to the wall?
No, I wouldn't sit back at all. As soon as you're making the conscious decision to wait and feel it out, you'll hesitate more and you'll get punished for it. Oh, should I make this challenge? Do I shadow here? I don't know. Now it's too late. He flicked me. You gotta just rely on your instincts at that point. And then if you find out your instincts are wrong and he's beating you with those flicks, then that's when you make your adjustment. So play what you're used to. Maybe you're getting some good kickoffs. Maybe you need to adjust on your kickoffs, but you'll find out soon enough and go from there.
Right. And I think, with the rank disparity not being super huge, but maybe the ground game being a little bit more important for the lower seeded players, would you say that, when the ball's coming up off the wall, maybe even the ceiling, they're coming down for a ceiling shot, maybe a flip reset, how do you prepare in net as a player who maybe not be so used to defending against that on every attack?
I mean, if you're not used to seeing it, then you're going to be in for some pain, I think. Like if Spider's going to come in here and start doing flip resets off the ceiling, I mean, I'll just be hiding in the back of the corner and maybe he'll miss. But aside from that, let's see. Yeah, you got to make him prove that he's capable of making those shots. And then once he does, then you start challenging him there. You might get faked at that point. He might miss it, and you might take yourself out of position. But if he's hitting those shots, you got to contend them. So sometimes if he's high enough, going off the back wall yourself above the net gives you the opportunity to meet him in the air while saving your boost. But Yeah, if he's going for those, you're looking to get the counterattack going, and hopefully you can punish the open net the other way. We just gotta change our lobbies here.
Yeah, we're just having a server change, and then we should have this game going on for you guys very shortly here.
Fun fact we just found out, Spider is from the EU. Somehow he found out about this tournament and infiltrated our Alberta Esports team. We'll see if we can defend our title.
Yeah, going through his profile in the bracket, he participates in quite a few tournaments from multiple different regions. So he's a gamer. He's a gamer for sure.
Maybe he just found it on Smash GG.
Most likely, yeah, something like that. Maybe some other tournament websites as well. But looks like we've got all the players in the lobby here. We're just waiting for them to hop into their respective teams, and we'll have this game on the way. The Trojan Esports Showcase Series brought to you by TD Insurance, Lenovo Esports, Manulaife, and ASA, Alberta Esports Association. We got our players in here.
DARKNEX versus Spider. Let's see what they can do.
Good kickoff for DARKNEX. Potentially giving possession to Spider here as he will wait and get a good chip up.
Oh, good challenge.
Yeah, great defense there from DARKNEX.
Oh, there's the demo.
Good demo there by Spider. Basically going to give him the free goal there. DARKNEX not able to make it back with the flip into boost, and it's 1-0 here with 20 seconds in. Spider playing very aggressively.
Yeah, Spider did great there to take his time. Once he got the demolition, realized, okay, I got a couple of seconds, I can grab this side boost. And then once I know what side of the net he's going to spawn on, I'll put it to the other side.
Yeah, waiting out that respawn for sure. And a good touch here from DARKNEX off the kickoff. A little bit too aggressive there. Potentially giving this up, but it looks like it's going to go off the post. Spider repositioning for somewhat of a double tap. Doesn't even need the double tap. We'll get in the cheeky angle shot off the wall.
Did he get his flip reset here? Looks like he did. He didn't use it though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he got all 4 tires, but definitely not necessary. 2-0 here. I think DARKNEX just needs to calm it down a little bit, regain his composure, maybe not play so aggressively, and take control of this game.
Yeah, so what led to that goal? He just overcommitted on one of the challenges and put himself out of position, kind of similar to what's going on right now. But one bright side for him has been the kickoff so far. He's been getting possession in the opponent's side of the field, so as long as he doesn't overcommit on those challenges, he might have a chance to come back here. That was a great double touch, by the way.
That was very well articulated. A little bit of a freestyle coming in towards the double touch. We got ourselves a hot game for Spider, up 3-0 even before 1 minute has passed in this match.
Again, DARKNEX was able to win that kickoff, but Spider's recovery was just so quick, he was able to take that side boost and then gain possession of the ball from DARKNEX.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like he's going to try to maintain mid-control here, but a good challenge by DARKNEX.
Lucky double touch there, but he was in a great position to get that goal. Great, yeah,
good confidence and good aggression there, just to make sure that he's pushing the ball towards the net. You know, in hockey, I think they say good things happen when you put the puck on net, and in that situation, DARKNEX was able to take one home, cutting its lead by Spider down to 2. Good kickoff win there for Spider, but he will play the ball back towards his own net to try to maintain some control here.
That's one thing I don't like to see too much in 1v1s, is pushing too far when the ball is like right against your opponent's back wall. It's really easy to lose that challenge and have it going back the other way. In this case, DARKNEX gets away with it, but it's something to look out for, especially when you're in your opponent's corner. That's a really risky challenge.
I think, you know, there's a lot of time left here, and maybe not the right time to be going for those risky plays, but Spider will take advantage of that missed hit by DARKNEX and regaining his lead of 3 goals. We've got 3 minutes left in this matchup. Looks like Spider is starting to gain a little bit more confidence after that 1-1 in.
Yes, Spider was able to make it was able to catch DARKNEX unaware. He was actually facing the other way, but DARKNEX couldn't settle the ball on his head fast enough, and Spider was able to get the challenge while going backwards or facing the other way. So that's what caught DARKNEX off guard there and led to another goal. But, you know, 3 goals down, this is actually not that big of a lead in 1v1. You can easily go back the other way.
Yeah, it takes, 40 seconds to score 3 goals, if you saw from Spider. DARKNEX trying to maintain some control in the middle here. Decent flick, but just going to go off the top of the crossbar. He will regain control mid.
I think those in the business call that the Athena flick. When you hit the crossbar. That's the specialty of Batmobiles and Dominus mains all across the world.
Yes, as those cars came out, was basically the most popular way to play the game.
You just see a counterattack from Spider there. DARKNEX unable to capitalize after you got that fake off. Spider just takes it back and puts it away in the open net.
You know, when it comes to the way that DARKNEX is trying to play this ball in the corner here, you can see that kind of play at any level, any rank, just slow playing it in the corner, and it doesn't require too much. But in terms of how important winning that weird kind of corner battle is, that's one of the most interesting parts of Rocket League for me. DARKNEX may be able to capitalize on this hit though by Spider,
Nice
and
shot.
he will be able to.
Oh, disconnected? Or that was just me that was disconnected. All right.
No, I believe the server just had a bit of a lag spike there, but we're back. 5-2 here. DARKNEX with a great touch, being able to capitalize on that aerial challenge.
All right, we look like we're back now. That's I don't think the pack loss causes gold there. That seemed to be going regardless of what Spider did. And that was a really great shot from DARKNEX to put that in from that angle.
You got it nice and high. Spider was not able to respond quickly enough. This is probably going to be another goal here for Spider. Yep.
Unlucky from DARKNEX there. It looked like he was able to get enough of that ball to make it go straight up. Unfortunately, he just deflected at the wrong angle and kept on going past him.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going for those kind of corkscrew flips, trying to challenge, I think you're much better off going with a front flip, as it's going to provide much more forward force for that 50. And we'll see DARKNEX regain composure along the wall here in his own corner, waiting for the ball to touch down, and he will make the attack.
Yeah, very smart of him to take his time on the back wall there. You don't need to rush anything and make a bad touch that goes straight to Spider, so waiting for it to come down, especially if you're not getting challenged, it's a very good thing to do. But great flick by Spider there.
Yeah, earning some style points as well, coming down midfield. As we see in the replay here, just throwing a little bit of flair. Getting the flick at the end there. That was stylish. We will see DARKNEX have a 5-goal deficit here with 1:14 left. Definitely enough time to score 5 to tie it up, but we'll need to see some quickly here.
Well, yeah, you're going to need 3 or 4 kickoff goals, and every second you're wasting, that's just less likely it's going to happen. You get a couple of fakes here after the bump. DARKNEX not showing approval for that. Isn't too happy, but that's a great touch off the back wall. Unfortunately, he didn't have enough boost to capitalize.
Just a little bit more aggression from DARKNEX, I think, would have maybe netted him a great offensive opportunity. We'll see Spider get the aerial double touch to get that ball up and over DARKNEX as we look at wrapping the first game in this best of 3 up here. That was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. He's putting on quite a show for us here, but you know, for DARKNEX, take the L. You reset for game 2. What do you think is the most important for him, or most important thing for him going into the second match?
Well, he's shown he's got the ability to put the shots on target, and the biggest thing for him would be watching out for the 50s. A lot of the goals from Spider, despite his mechanical ability, have just been getting a good 50 and then taking the ball to the open net. So get behind the ball, take a good angle, make sure you're between the ball and your own net, and that way, even if you lose the 50, it's not going directly in.
Exactly. Yeah, I would say that Spider's ability to stay stuck to the ball like glue, no matter if he's defending or attacking, is going to be the biggest challenge for DARKNEX. As, like you said, those 50s are super important, where Spider's getting the right angle, he's getting the right touch to put himself in a good offensive opportunity. And we will have Game 2 coming up here for you guys.
Maybe I should ready up.
That is a thing that we have to do. Yep.
Yeah, Spider just really showed how quick he was. He didn't even need to rely heavily on his mechanics. Sure, he got a nice double touch, he got a couple nice flicks, but I mean, flicks are to be expected in 1v1s. Mostly he was relying on his speed and his ability to challenge the ball effectively. So DARKNEX knows what he's up against now, and we'll see if he can make the adjustments needed.
We will see. In the second game of this best of 3 series, if you guys are just joining us, this is the Trojan Esports Showcase Series for Rocket League. We've got a top 4 situation for you guys today after an extensive bracket that was played over the course of a month for the qualifiers. So great talent here today. As we'll see Spider take this kickoff and immediately play it up the wall and go for a flip reset, which he will.
I don't even. Did he get the reflect reset, or did he just fall off the ceiling here?
Oh yeah, sorry, my apologies.
Well, I mean,
I guess you got the reset off of the ceiling, but either way, wasn't off the ball. Not the most fancy flip reset, but using the environment.
He did jump up to the ceiling, so we'll give it to you as a flip reset there. That was very clean. And now that Spider shows that he's going to hit those, DARKNEX going to have to make sure he challenges them. Can't give him that much space. Good shot there, though.
Definitely trying to go tit for tat with the mechanics. DARKNEX trying to show it a little bit of his own flair, but Spider going for the demo and will net that one very quickly. Spider with a 2-0 lead in the second game.
Sometimes you don't need mechanics. You just need to take the other player out of the equation. Chase them up the back wall there. Nothing you can do if you're DARKNEX. I mean, he had you locked down. You're just a waiting duck at that point.
Exactly. Really hoping to see some nice aggression out here from DARKNEX, but Spider playing that kickoff nice and slow.
Yeah, he changed up the pace on that one. Misses the double touch though, but yeah, that was a great adjustment on the kickoff, and you could tell that he was making an intentional adjustment from the earlier kickoffs where DARKNEX was taking advantage of him.
Good chance here for DARKNEX.
Yeah, good shot.
Way to capitalize on Spider being stuck on the wall there. Maybe trying to be a little bit too fancy with the power slides into an aerial touch, but DARKNEX capitalizing on Spider maybe being a bit overconfident and cutting that lead down to 1. Hopefully we see a bit more of that from DARKNEX.
Held onto the drift button a little too long, did Spider.
We're all guilty of that from time to time. Bad touch there from DARKNEX. But he will get it off.
Oh, they're holding hands. Neither have boost right now, so can he put it on? Yes, he can. 2-all tied game.
Let's get some hype in chat for DARKNEX. The comeback is real. He's tied it up now 2-2. There is hope for this second game to be going to a third, so long as DARKNEX can keep this up.
Yeah, so if you're DARKNEX, advantage of this opportunity. You got a tied game, you got an opponent who's underestimating you right now, maybe just fooling around a little bit. And he's learned his lesson. He went up for the challenge. Wasn't able to get there in time, but that's the right approach. You got to make him hit the shot.
Whether you're on the side or you're in the back there, you got to go up for it as soon as possible. But I think it was just a little too late given the height that Spider had, going for that shot so high up. That's a tough angle to hit properly, and he was able to do so.
Cut from Spider for sure.
All right, I think Spider said, all right, enough messing around here. I'm not losing this game. He's pulling out all the stops.
Yeah, very
freestyle.
Very quick from Spider in the corner there to get that popping over DARKNEX. DARKNEX, I mean, the players that he's used to playing against, he'll have time to make that challenge. So that's the bit of adjustment he needs to make. Only down by 2, though. He can make this comeback again.
Good kickoff touch there for Spider, sending DARKNEX flying into the other side of the map here. Going for another aerial. We'll get the flick and the double touch. DARKNEX can just save it. He can just save it. Now he's going to push it down here with a nice flick on net. Spider able to recover and make the save.
I mean, it wasn't clean from Spider, but that would have been a ceiling shot, musty double touch, technically. Even if it wasn't pretty, and I mean, off the post and just on the goal line, that was pretty close. This one, not nearly as impressive of a shot. Just a on target from midfield. Gets around DARKNEX, unable to get back with no boost.
Good kickoff there for DARKNEX, going for the side boost, maybe going for a touch off the bottom, but Spider will get possession of this guy.
Oh, that's a flip reset right there.
That's a flip reset, but also just the angle that he took that at. Very deceptive, very, very deceptive. Super hard to read, even at a at a super high level.
Great shot, yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic shot. You definitely, like I said before, I think Spider, after the game was tied up there, decided to smarten up a little bit and bring his A game.
He smartened up, fooling around. He's just styling him.
Spider was going for a shot there on net, and I think DARKNEX did a great job of actually getting up, forcing the shot from Spider. He was not able to get the right angle, and DARKNEX able to take possession there. Into the corner, it will pop out for Spider. DARKNEX will try to posture himself to regain position.
He was looking for the middle demo there. A little bit risky, but it would have been cool if he pulled it off. Yeah, another challenge. He's just a little too late to make. He's got to go all in when he goes for those. Dribbling him backwards now, Spider. All right, you can't get away with that here. DARKNEX takes it away from him.
Ooh, rough shot there from DARKNEX. He had all the time in the world and just spiked it short of the net there.
Yeah, it's one of those mistakes that really gets to you. I think one of the more frustrating things in 1v1s is not when your opponent's playing incredibly well like Spider is, but when you don't take advantage of your opportunities. And that will definitely get to you. 2 minutes left, down by 5. Let's see what DARKNEX can bring to the table.
I think at this point, you're just looking to regain some honor. As you know, we've seen Spider just be in a higher play, but you know, from mechanical abilities to defense to control, it looks like he's got everything in the bag. Unfortunately, I think DARKNEX trying to be a little bit cheeky as well, going to steal the ball midfield. We'll carry it into the corner. See if he can get somewhat of a double touch off the ceiling himself.
Almost. Didn't quite have the angle. Looking for the demo now. I think he had already given up on that goal after the kickoff, and I think he's done with this match.
I would say so as well. You know, I think what we're seeing in chat here, Spider is apparently a pro player. I believe he does play for a team, but I'm not sure if it's pro necessarily. We'll have to get some more information on that. But
yeah, I don't follow the RLS scene close enough to tell you if he is a pro. If that is, that's he's here playing in this tournament.
Yeah, 100%.
It's great to see. I mean, it really puts into perspective how much higher of a level these players can attain.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Rocket League is a game with almost no skill ceiling, right? It's infinite. Every year we see players get better, the mechanics get cheekier, new ways to being found to play the game, techniques, strategies, everything, right? You know, I think, what was it, in the first season of Rocket League, Kronovi was, you know, the top player. There was nobody better mechanically than him, and we fast forward 4 years later now, and there are, you know, so many players who have, you know, developed mechanics that are so prevalent in the scene, and there's a lot of different players as well, right? So it's very, very interesting to see a game like this where it's constantly evolving, it's constantly changing at the pro level, which makes it one of the least stale games to watch at the pro level as well.
I just want to say that was another incredible shot by Spider, taking it to the ceiling, getting the flip reset off of it. Does it breezy or musty, I think. He's going for another one here. Just making it look effortless, even though, I mean, at this point, DARKNEX is just going for your demos, I think. But that's still, even just in free play, this is a hard enough shot to hit. Like, you're coming at it from a negative angle to get around the ball and shoot it on target.
Understood.
That was hundreds, nasty, if not thousands of hours in free play to get that technique down.
Yeah, I mean, practice makes perfect, especially when it comes to Rocket League.
Oh,
I know in shooters and stuff like that, you know, you can practice your aim as much as you want, but that alone won't win you games nor tournaments. It's all about the amount of time you put in. And we were trying to recall the name of the player from the showcase series about a month ago, Benautis.
Has joined us in the chat. Hi, Benautis.
Yeah, join us in the chat. Welcome, welcome.
Did you play in the bracket, Ben, or did you miss out this time around? All right, so this one comes to a close. DARKNEX just messing around at the end of that one. We'll see him again in the third place consolation final. Spider moving on 2-0 with a pretty clear victory over his opponent.
Yeah, a bit of a slaughter there, unfortunately. But we will see, that skill disparity, right? And with these kind of open brackets, you will see the very kind of top players and people in between. But shout out to DARKNEX for putting up a great fight, getting a couple goals of his own against a Supersonic Legend ranked player. Hats off to him. And we will be awaiting our second match here between Zyber and Radical. But we will be going to a quick break here, and we'll be back with the second match between Zyber and Radical Arctic. We'll see you guys in a bit.